This is Josiah Plays The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Alright, we're exploring the town of Blackbough. We just beat the blacksmith there in a nice little game of Gwent. He made us a new sword. Unfortunately, we're still rolling with our same old silver sword. But we're checking this town out. Yeah, crickets are delicious. I eat crickets all the time. Crickets all day, every day.
God's bless you.
Well, that's a nice thing to say instead of spitting on me or telling me I'm an abomination or telling me to get to stepping.
Like crickets.
There are a lot of them beasties you've, you know. Master Witcher, there's an elven burial ground in the caverns nearabouts mid-copse, and a heap of monsters roaming about it.
Oh, really? Well, thanks for the tip. I'll have to check that out.
Give us a tale.
Which one?
The forest?
About the fairy or the unicorn?
About the lord that got eaten
Where'd
by
you come
mice.
from? Again? Oh, let me think on it.
I want to hear the story. Let's go.
What do I got to do to get me a sword like you that? He's hungry.
Can't be in two places at once, can I?
These people are still starving.
You're mad.
Got any victuals? Hungry like a wolf.
Fiddlesticks.
I didn't do nothing.
I do actually have tons of victuals. So now that he stood up, is he going to tell a story?
Where'd you come from?
No. Apparently not. Let's focus on some looting here. Got some booze. Got some booze. Now I found the marker for Blackbough. I was wondering if there was going to be one. Dried fish. There was a pearl in there. So we have ourselves the house of a fisherman. Now that we have the marker for Blackbough, it says this village takes its name from the unwanted limbs loggers used to bring here to burn, leaving stacks of charred logs behind. The locals, however, prefer the old legend, which holds that their village was founded by a prominent member of an ancient race of tree people. Wow. Apparently they think tree people founded their village. That seems unlikely, but you never know. In a world like this.
Well traveled with me, so tell me. Should I beat me wench once a week? We're off now.
That's a terrible, terrible fucking thing to say. You're an asshole. Can I kill this guy? Well, I'm not just going to start slaughtering villagers in the middle of the town with everybody watching, so I'm not going to kill him, but you're lucky, sir, that I don't fucking lay you out, because you should beat your quote-unquote wench 0 times, ever.
You chew him. I'll swallow him whole.
We've got something attached to this little announcement. By order of the commander of the Nilfgaardian Army Group Center Camp, residents of the villages of Midcopse and Blackbough are hereby required to report to the camp near Midcopse in order to perform labor for the Empire. Those caught evading their duties shall be flogged. Lists of designated residents and their assigned days of service have been provided to the village aldermen. Wow. So they're not only taking their food, not only have they destroyed their fields and razed their towns and killed their people, and now they're taking their food, and they're also forcing them to work. I mean, the Nilfgaardians are basically just coming in, being as evil as can be, and making everything in this place fucking horrible. But, you know, Saito thinks they're cool, so...
No, I'm staying here. Maybe I'll
Hey,
spot Hannah.
That's the guy we need to...
All the same to me.
What are you looking at? Stop bothering us poor folk. Roots are gonna rot my gut.
He was having a conversation with somebody inside the house. That's the guy we need to talk to about the quest. We'll come back to him.
Witcher,
Nights it's best to bar the door and shut your windows tight. Might be near a gallop of terrible devilish howls.
What the Baron like
The
you do,
wild
daughter?
hunt race
Got a few I
riding
can
down
spare.
upon us.
Where you get garlic.
Rains. Tis a baron's men and their blasted horse races.
So she thinks the Wild Hunts comment, it's actually just horse races. People are trying to sell off their kids to the Baron instead of returning the Baron's daughter.
God bless you.
A lot going on here.
What's that you want?
Strange town.
Aye?
What's up, folks?
Don't hit me, sir.
Well, I'm not gonna hit you.
What's new in the broad world?
Well, war.
What's on your mind? What?
War is what's new. There's a lot of it. I guess it's not all that new, really, but there's war nonetheless. Plenty of it. All the war you ever wanted, and a lot more that you didn't want.
No, the price for their help. Lord, their
Look at this
You
motherfucker.
got scabies.
Thanks for announcing that randomly.
Roots are gonna rot my gut.
Peasant? He's taking a little nap. Hello, old
God
woman.
bless you.
I appreciate the blessing of the gods, but I'm going to take the blessing of your stuff. Just so you know. Thanks, though. Thanks. See ya.
Ye seek trouble? Don't. It'll find you.
Well, yeah. Well,
We shouldn't.
There are a lot of them beat. Am I plowing invisible? Am I plowing invisible?
I think the only...
Men have come home. War took many.
I came home.
Aye. You're different now.
Different hair.
You're starving.
Now you're starving. I do like the story and the dialogue whenever you actually talk to a person and have a real, like, conversation. And I also like the little stories you can hear as you overhear villagers talking to each other and having their little conversations.
Wild hunts swooped down on them because they didn't respect the ladies.
Right, true. My sis said the same.
But the one part that's a little disappointing in this game compared to some other RPGs is when you walk up and actually talk to the people, they really ain't got shit to say. They repeat the same few lines like over and over.
Chewer, I'll swallow him whole.
Witcher.
We're simple folk. We seek no quarrel.
Which is okay, it's not a big deal, but it would have been nice if they'd given the actual peasants a little bit more diverse lines. Here's a merchant. Here's some more goodies. Royal Lineages of the North, I'm pretty sure I've read that. Oh, hey, the second map we bought, let's check this out. There are more locations marked with the cat's head pictogram than we had suspected, yet each remains identical to the one we found in the caverns under Temple Isle in Novigrad. I have marked the locations on this map. Adalbert Kermith, adjunct in natural history at the Oxenford Academy. That probably gives me yet another quest. Yeah, upgrade diagrams part 2. Have I read What Shall Become of Temeria? Got some green mold. I think I've read What Shall Become of Temeria also. Yeah, it stacks with the one I already had, so I've already read it. Alright, so here's a merchant we can talk to and maybe play Quen with.
Buying or just perusing?
What do you got?
Show me what you've got on offer.
He has another map. We'll take it. Some 5th essence and some torches, but what can I sell to this man? I could sell him some hides and stuff. I don't know if he'll give me as much for him. as an innkeeper would. I don't think he will. Don't think he will. Maybe I shouldn't sell to him. Yeah, he'll pay less for these things. Significantly less, in fact, than an innkeeper. So, now I could sell him this kind of junk, but no, he's more like a... He'll buy anything, but he'll buy it at a crappy price. He's kind of a pawn shop of sorts. So no, we're not going to sell to him.
So long.
But what we are going to do... Take a look at this new map we just got. While conducting studies under the guidance of Professor Slavko Atomstein, I happened across 4 places where carved engravings portraying the sign of the Cat School of Witchers could be found. All these pictograms are identical to that which we discovered in the caverns beneath the Temple Isle in Novigrad. I have marked them on this map. Adalbert Kermith, adjunct in natural history at the Oxenford Academy. So at this point we have a lot of these. Part 2. During one of his numerous adventures, Geralt got his hands on a map covered with strange markings. He quickly deduced that they indicated the locations of hidden Witcher caches, and intrigued by the chance of discovering long-lost crafting schematics, he set out to find them. We read this. We read this. This says the same thing. These all say the same thing. Alright, so more treasure hunts, more maps. Welcome back, Elios. How you doing? Good to see ya. What is going on? Let's beat this guy in some Quen.
Buy-in or just perusing?
I'll go full on. 10.
Wouldn't mind a few rounds of cards.
10 orans. I like how literally anybody that you ask to play Quen is always just like, okay, no problem, and they'll just play some Quen with you. I don't think I want to change anything on my deck right now. So let's go. Hopefully I get some good cards this time. A decoy is nice. Fighting Frost, eh. Most of this is okay. Let's try redrawing her and see what I get. I got another 4, so basically it's the same. Is this Sheldon Skaggs? Yeah, Sheldon Skaggs and Sabrina Glevisig are essentially the same. Alright, how do I want to do this? I think I'm just gonna start dropping some big stuff, and then I can use the medic and the decoy to get some stuff back. We'll see what he does. Oh, he goes right in with some rain. Alright. Fair enough. I'm gonna put another one down. The Witcher 1 look going, yeah, exactly. I don't want to waste much in the way of real cards here. Let's throw Sheldon Skaggs out there. See if we can get him to waste something. Now what if I decoy out? What's he gonna do now? He's passed with only 7 points. So I could just put down anything and beat him, actually. I kind of basically tricked him into passing right there. That's awesome. Let's put down... Let's put down Siegfried, win the round, and stop. Then I'll use my... oh, that's a shitty card. Then I'll use my... To get back the catapult. All right, here we go. I think I can just go all in this round because I've already won one, and I should be able to outplay him. He's only got 6 cards, and so do I. But I've already got more on the board than he does. So let's put another. And if he does happen to play another rain card, I can cancel it with my leader ability. Let's beef these guys up with this guy. I'm pretty sure you can't beat me. Yeah, he's playing shitty cards. I don't think he's got a chance here. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna crush him. Alright, we're done. I got my 42 points, I'm not concerned. His last card, no matter what his last card is, he can't beat me. It's Fog. I win. That was pretty easy. Got 20 crowns. And I have a car smuggler. I don't know what kind of card that is. Is it Nilfgaard? No, it's must be Scoia'tael. It is Scoia'tael. Muster. Find any cards with the same name in your deck and play them instantly. That's pretty nice if you get several of these. Alright. So now I think we've pretty much explored the whole town except for the house that Nielen is standing in front of.
From the Baron.
No, I haven't heard anything about the Sergeant or the Baron. Nor do I terribly care about them. Baron's an asshole anyway. Yeah, we saw Glenna before. We were over here before. This is where the
Lord came
the
out
smith
to them
is.
and said, "Where'd you come from? Bark and green moss. Sup on them, you live. You're sobbing, whining. It's killed me appetite. Now be gone." So the Lord went back to his feast, drank, and gorged himself to sleep. But he were a bad man, and an ill fate befell him, because the gods are just.
Yeah.
Shenanacking.
The evidence from this world that we've seen so far implies that the gods are not just. Gods don't seem very just at all. They seem like assholes. Alright, so...
Nights it's best to bar the door and shut your windows tight. Wearing galloping and terrible.
Alright, that's about the horse races. We've heard that before.
What do you want?
I just want your Nilfgaardian lemon in your water. And I want
What's the rush?
your broken ore. And I want your bread. And I want your other bread.
Freak.
There's Margaret. And I want your oil and your coal. And I want your rib leaf. Margaret doesn't have anything to say to me right now. Alright, so now we're going to talk to Nielen here. We've had this secondary quest for quite a long time, and we're finally going to talk to the guy. We saw the notice where he was looking for somebody for help finding his wife. So let's talk to him and see what he has to say.
Looking for a hunter named Neelan.
Found him. What do you want?
Hear about your notice. I'm a witcher. When do you last see your wife?
5 days passed, 'fore dawn. On my way out to hunt, she were asleep. I come back, found no sign of her.
Notice anything strange? Maybe her behavior?
No, she were her happy, smiling self. Nothing different of late. She's not run off, if that's what you're asking.
Maybe she went to the neighboring village, forgot to tell you.
No, my sister were never gone this long before.
Tried looking for her?
Asked round the village, none saw her go. She must have left when they were still sleeping. Told her time and again not to wander off on her own. She never listened.
I mustered some menfolk to scour the woods. Nothing.
So she just vanished into thin air, huh? Well, I think I'll put my Witcher senses to use here and figure out what's going on.
I'll look in the woods. You might have missed something. Ask around, too. She have any friends?
Hannah keeps to herself mostly. Watches the blacksmith's young'uns at times. And in the village, Glenna, the butcher's wife, she likes her best.
Thanks. I'll try to find her, but no promises.
Alright. Best updated. Ask the neighbors about Hannah.
Leave me be, please.
Let us mourn in peace. Let us
Mourn?
mourn in peace.
She's missing, though. You don't know she's dead.
Welcome to our shithole.
Fucking Barons, man. Alright.
Merciful ladies. Where's all that faith coming?
You mentioned the blacksmith, or she mentioned the blacksmith.
Wow. My dad used to make swords like yours. Can I touch it?
It's sharp. Better not. Need to talk to your father.
I forged swords once. Now it's scythes and hoes. For good arms, you'll need to go to Novigrad.
But you just made me a sword, sir. Perhaps you've forgotten. You literally just forged me a sword like 15 minutes ago.
Wanted to ask you about Hannah. Heard she looked after your children.
Aunt Hannah? Do you know where she is?
No, that's why I'm here. She maybe tell you where she was going, or anything else?
She said turnips are healthy and we ought to eat them.
Fuck that.
I saw her go to the forest with another lady. It was dawn almost. I'd gone out so I wouldn't wet the pallet.
The forest? She's done for.
Why?
A huge pack roams the area. None from the village dares go in the forest. Neelan's only one not afeared, but then he's a hunter.
Pack of wolves, I guess? So she went with another woman. That's interesting.
Did you get a good look at the other woman? Know who it was?
No. She walked in front of Aunt Hannah. I couldn't see.
Alright, let's go talk to that Glenna.
Thanks. Farewell.
Hi.
Let's go talk to Glenna, who's right over here, I think.
Give us a
Where'd you
tell.
come from? Which one? About the fairy or the unicorn?
Greetings, you Glenna.
Aye. The gristle and marrow is all I'm willing to sell, and you'll have to wait till I'm done carving it.
Hey Robert, how you doing? Witcher for president, no shit. The Witcher hunts monsters, he should hunt down Donald Trump.
You the butcher's wife?
Butcher? Please. Might have called him a butcher when we lived in the shade of Novigrad's walls. Now he deals in carrion, fallen animals. Their bones still fit for soup. So, buying something?
I did get a haircut actually. This is me post haircut. And I shaved. So I look younger now. Alright, tell me about Hannah.
Wanted to talk to you about Hannah. Hear you were friendly.
She come by at times? We talk?
She seems strange lately. Any idea where she might have gone?
Strange. No? A cheerful soul always. If I'm to judge, it's the wolves got her. Been howling the nights through lately. Even the Baron's men are feared to come by. Hannah must have gone to the wood to gather mushrooms, maybe. Strayed too deep and the howlers got her.
That seems unlikely, though. Why would she suddenly stray too deep into the woods if she hasn't done that before? I mean, surely she knows enough to stay away from where the wolves are. And she went with some other woman. Was it you? Who was it? Well, we're gonna go investigate this shit.
Thanks. Farewell.
Yeah, the hair's basically as long as it was before, but now it's just loose instead of partially tied up, I guess. Alright, we're gonna go search for signs of Hannah in the woods using our Witcher senses. Look at this motherfucker.
Thistle.
What you want, mate?
Shenanacking.
Kinda want to kill some Baron's guards, but I don't think I will. Oh, way over there, huh? Up by Heatherton. Alright. What do we got? Do we have Neckers? Mary says hi. Alright. That's cool. So did you just see her? Were you just at her place or what? Alright. These guys are way too close to the village. For my taste. They could snatch up a kid. Where'd that one come that just came from behind me? Man, suddenly there's a million Neckers here. Holy shit! God, this is a lot of Neckers. So many. Na 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 na. Yeah, that's the sound. Dude, one of them just straight up snuck up on me from the middle of nowhere. Like,
show me what you got.
I know I killed the one behind me. Seriously? These things really do creep up on you like little fuckers, don't they? Na 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 na. That was like 10 neckers for reals. Shit just got crazy. Now I've already drank 2 of my swallow potions. Oh, I just found loot. By a rock, see? Always loot by rocks. Except for the times when there's not. Let's get some honeycomb. Enigma Soul, how you doing? Haven't seen you in quite a while. What's going on? Good to see you. New Twitch rules don't allow you to tell your age? What? What new Twitch rules? Don't allow who to tell their age? That doesn't even make sense. How the fuck are they supposed to police that, by the way? I mean, come on. That's ridiculous if it is a rule. Still alive, told it's better than the alternative, etc., etc. You know the drill? Yeah. Yeah, I know the drill. I think there's a shitload of wolves over here. And I don't think they're going to be very friendly. I have a feeling they're not going to be like the friendly kind of wolves. Listen, wolves, how do you guys feel about this? What the fuck? That did nothing. Why did it do nothing? Oh, I see. Because they're not on the map marked as enemies yet. I want to back out of throwing this. I changed my mind. I don't want to throw it. Apparently, once you hold that button down, you have to throw the bomb. Because every button I pressed to try to get out of it didn't do anything. I have to walk up to these wolves and have like a cutscene or something before I can actually get to killing them. Oh, I see. As I throw a bomb on myself.
Witcher?
Wait a minute, that's the sister.
What are you doing here? Shouldn't be in the forest alone.
I came to tell you. You needn't look for Hannah. She'd have returned long past were she alive. I'll pay you twice Nealon's pledge. Just tell the man his Hannah's dead.
Don't want to know what happened to her?
I've no illusions, Witcher. In Velen, you're gone as long as she's been. You don't come back. Hannah's dead for certain. Nealon ought to accept his loss. Move on with his life.
What did she do? What did you do to your sister, lady? Yeah, I'm a puppy murderer.
Strange. People usually prefer to know the fate of their loved ones, whatever the cost.
What good will it do? I'll not get my sister back. And Nealon's all I got left. I can't lose him too. And, well, he'll not rest till he avenges his Hannah, even if it eats up his life. The man deserves better.
I don't trust this woman. I'm gonna find her.
Sorry, not in the habit of leaving jobs undone.
Folks speak true about you Witchers. You're heartless beasts.
Yeah, whatever, kick rocks. Kick rocks.
Claw marks. Deep.
Those are not normal wolf. Those are not wolf tracks.
No man did this. Cuts. Made with long claws. Flesh torn clear off.
There's a bigger monster at play here.
This is getting interesting.
It's getting late. Let's meditate till 9 a.m. Oh good, it's raining again. Wait.
This is getting interesting.
Alright, let's follow these. Let's follow these.
Smell of a rotting corpse. Blood spattered all around. Must be Hannah. Torn to pieces, literally.
Oh, she's right there.
Werewolf. No doubt about it. Gotta be careful.
Oh, damn, a werewolf killed her. You know that Geralt is under a contractual obligation to speak every line of dialogue in his brooding voice? Yeah, well, I mean, it's just his voice. He just sounds that way. Alright, we gotta go find a werewolf lair. Man, I am not equipped to fight a werewolf. I have a shitty silver sword. I don't have,
Blood and paw marks. Wonder where they lead.
I don't have moon dust bombs.
Shit. Climbed the tree. I can't get up there. Maybe find something else on the ground.
Climb the tree. Werewolf. I don't have moon dust. I do have devil's puffball and I do have cursed oil. So I guess that's better than nothing. Cursed oil. Put that on my sword. And get some devil's puffballs out. I do have cursed oil, yeah. Let's quick save. Let's go looking for this. Oh.
Tuft of fur. Whatever lost it hasn't bathed in a while.
Geralt's nemesis, the one foe he cannot overcome, is a tree in the forest. I know, right? A lot of deer around. Why isn't the werewolf killing and eating them? Oh, it's a scent. It's a scent trail. That's what that red shit in the air is. Follow this scent. Wonder if I'm hearing the werewolf over there. Because I'm hearing something.
Man's clothes. Shredded, but no sign of blood. Who rips their own clothes off, leaves them in the woods?
Is that the werewolf? No, that's just a bear. I do need to kill that bear, though. It's in my way.
Looks like a hunter's quarters.
Get stun locked, bear! Riddle me that. Who's afraid of the big bad bat? Oh, sounds like some Batman. references are being made. Its teeth.
Blood's just barely dried. He was dragged here. Wonder where from.
Alright, so we have this little hunter's house. Isolated shack. Small hut constructed by a famous sculptor who, having garnered every laurel possible for one of his trade, abandoned his Kaviri residence and moved here in order to find inspiration in solitude and reflect on what to make of the rest of his life. Some crazy artists. Alright, let's go inside. Investigating a werewolf. Okay, so there's a dead deer here. So some hunting has been taking place. Investigating a werewolf is a good excuse to loot somebody's house. What was up that crossbow I just found? It's exactly the same, not quite as good as the one I'm using. Locked. Key required. Alright, here we have some papers.
Notes. Wonder whose.
We'll check these mysterious notes out. You didn't... What do you mean you didn't hear me say anything? You guys can hear me talking, right? My mic is working and everything? Mysterious notes. I am who I am. I can't change that. Shirts woven of parsley and potions made of virgins' tears might work in old wives' tales, but not for me. It is time to come to terms with it. With Hannah's love and iron discipline, I have found a way to manage. But I must remember to hide in the woods before the full moon rises, to get somewhere far from others, far from Hannah. The attack comes and then passes. I wake up with wounds on my hands and the taste of blood in my mouth. Perhaps it is for the best that I don't remember. Killing prey with bow and arrow is one thing. To tear it apart with fang and claw, at least here, deep in the woods, I won't hurt any people. Merciful Melitele, watch over any who stray too close. Okay, you can hear me talk. Yeah, I answered Israel. I said teeth. How did I know? Because I've seen The Hobbit. Alright, so that's the mysterious notes. Are we thinking maybe that this is the husband? The guy who sent me on the quest in the first place? Is he the werewolf? Does he not know? Maybe did he kill his wife while he was wolfed out and doesn't even know it? Because that would be sad. Is that another bear? Is it the moon? got greedy. I shouldn't go for 3 attacks. I should just hit him twice and then back up to stun him again. That one I hadn't heard before, I just sort of figured it out. A lot of bears around this place. Alright, excuse me. So here we go down into the secret lair. Werewolf lair. Quest updated. Now I see why it's called Wild at Heart. Because it's about a werewolf. Here we go, down into a dark, scary werewolf lair. Put your senses are on. Oh god. Wait for nightfall and search the werewolf's lair. Okay. Werewolf won't be here till nighttime. Does that mean I can just take all the werewolf's loot now in total safety? It looks like the answer to that question is yes. Got some Axeman's boots. Got some Wolfsbane. Wolfsbane is growing in the werewolf's lair? That's weird. Couple rune stones. Alright. Now I have to wait for nightfall. Well, fine. We're gonna come outside here. I'm gonna come over here. And now we're gonna meditate until nighttime. Hey Anonymous, how you doing? Good to see ya. I know, I kind of thought that was the one part that threw me about that riddle. I kind of thought that's weird that the moon, they're saying the moon is flat, but it does look flat in the sky essentially. But yeah, it doesn't Maybe it's some sort of ecological symbiosis. The wolfsbane grows as a reaction to the presence of a werewolf. Well, I guess, maybe. I don't know. Alright. We're gonna meditate until midnight. We got the riddle from an old D&D adventure module. Nice. Alright, let's do this. Ooh, my blade looks fucking serious. Look at it, it's all red. Now, where you at, werewolf? We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. Shit. Oh shit. Oh shit! It just came up behind me! And it has regular wolves with it? Oh god, I'm getting my ass kicked. Do you fucking mind, wolf? I'm out of bombs. I can't fucking see, by the way. Oh, alright, it's done. No moon dust needed.
No! Stop! Don't harm him!
What are you doing here, you crazy person?
Think we need to talk.
It's Neelan!
Lycanthropy can afflict anyone, but it is a curse, so sorry, but I have to.
You don't understand! I love him! He was near to being mine till you came along! Go away! Leave us be!
Near to being yours? Did she somehow lead her sister to her death so that she could have her man? Her man wolf? Yeah, werewolves are very racist against humans. They just hang out with wolves.
Not till I find out what's going on here.
I love him. Always have. Even after I'd learned his secret.
You knew? Did you know I shut myself in here to wait out me change?
I knew, and I didn't mind. But you chose Hannah.
That's his wife,
I
of
wanted
course he
her to
chose
see
Hannah.
you. I wanted her to fear you. She'd not have stayed. And we could be together.
You brought her here. That night. 'Twas the reason I had the taste of blood in me mouth come morn.
I did it for us. She was to see you turn, not more. I didn't want her death. You've got to believe me.
I don't believe you.
I don't. And I'll kill you willingly. First time for that, in fact.
This is between the two of you. I refuse to meddle, but cross my path again, and I will kill you.
Geralt's out of here.
No! Mercy!
You have no mercy for your sister. I'll have none for you.
Wow. Sometimes a werewolf's just gotta kill somebody.
Told you I'd kill you.
I knows well what you said. Do it.
If you want death, find some reins and a tree with a strong limb.
Wouldn't work. Couldn't do it. Always been a coward. Do it. Please.
Can't I, like, cure his curse or something? Oh. Shit. I guess I cured his curse the sword way. Wow. Quest completed. Oh, now I got the key to the chest in his room. Is there anything else in here? I doubt it, but... Can I loot what's her name? It looks like I can. Oh, I can loot these wolves. I think these wolves did more damage to me than the actual werewolf did. Alright, that's it. We're out of here. What's the quest say now? Completed. Wild at heart. The story of Hannah's disappearance had a tragic end. It turned out she had been killed by her own husband. He did not do this on purpose, however. Afflicted with the curse of lycanthropy, he would hide in the forest during his transformations in order to protect his friends and loved ones. Hannah's sister Margaret knew this secret and had one of her own. She was in love with Neelan and fiercely jealous of Hannah's life with him. She decided to take Hannah into the woods to watch her husband's transformation, hoping that she'd then abandon him in disgust. Sadly, Hannah was careless enough to draw the werewolf's attention. Margaret was able to escape, but her sister was not so lucky. Neelan, transformed into a bloodthirsty beast, slaughtered the love of his life with his own hands. That is quite a tragedy. That is a tragedy. Karma has a tendency to manifest in the form of a big, sharp, pointy teeth in this world, it seems. Yeah. In a world full of monsters, literal monsters, human beings who behave as monsters often find themselves the prey of even more monstrous monsters. I don't know where I was going with that. Now I can go in the house and loot the chest at least. I mean, it's really sad what happened to Neelan and Hannah, but the good news is, I mean, silver lining here, silver lining, I can go in here and loot this chest. Hunting trousers? Really? That's what was in there? They're not even medium armor. Get out of here, hunting trousers. Put some grape shot back on here. Alright. Well. Quest complete. I can hunt a witch. I can Bloody Baron it up. Darth Bauernkind, how you doing? Good to see ya. The Witcher, most of the time you don't choose between a happy and a bad ending for quests, but between two or more differently tragic endings. Yeah, that seems to be the way it goes. There's always some twist, some way that things are terrible for everybody involved, usually. Yeah, I've seen the Killing Monsters trailer more than once. It's awesome. It's a great trailer. Silver lining your pockets, one can say. The funny thing is, it was literally a silver lining because there was 4 chunks of silver in that chest. Again, werewolf. He's got wolfsbane growing in his lair. He's got silver in his chest. That is a self-hating werewolf. Of course, then he also asked me to kill him, so definitely a self-hating werewolf. Alright. Well, that's going to do it for this episode. Next time we will continue to explore the area and so forth. But that's it for now. So, thank you for watching. This has been Josiah Plays The Witcher 3: Wild Hunt.